Hillsborough deputies are investigating a murder in Riverview. They say a man and his father-in-law got into an argument while they were at home. Things escalated and the two started fighting each other. Detectives say Mark Hendley punched his father-in-law many times in the face. Deputies say Sabrina Hendley followed her husband into their bedroom and demanded he apologize to her father. Mark refused, and that's when Sabrina pulled out a handgun and shot her husband once in the chest. Mark died at the hospital. Sabrina was arrested and is being held without bond.